the words and I got the flow. See, I don't gotta write, I got the Holy Ghost. Yeah, that's called a ghost writer. Jeremiah 5:14, that's so fire. Isaiah 14, and when I retire, out of captivity, I broke the iron. Who that is coming out of Mount Zion? Woolly hair, looking like a lion. 1,000 men marching with no drums on, no trombone. Just
remember the topic of the show. YN season, what?
Can
these bones live? Only the Lord knows. Only the Lord knows. All right, let's go straight into it. Pull up the first video, God.
Bring it out.
Tell me what the white man got to do with this, man.
Listen up.
Tell me. Listen to this.
Naughty.
Naughty? How old are you?
5.
Why is your name Naughty?
Because I smoke this whole hood. This is my hood. Fuck, bro. This is what I live at. I live in this project. Like,
this is stop. This is a 5-year-old, y'all. A 5-year-old.
Damn.
Fresh out his mama behind, talking like that.
Crazy.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to find out what motivated him to talk like that.
He's still, when he go use the bathroom, he's still, Mama, I'm finished.
Right.
He's still that kid that got his mama need to wipe his butt. And he talking about something. This is whole hood.
Yeah. He probably still need Pampers to go to sleep because he's going to pee in the bed.
Yeah, pee in the bed.
That brother still wet his bed.
Right.
Man.
Wow.
I'm scared of the dog.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But we're going to find out what's got him talking like that. Let's find out what got him talking like that. This is a YN in the making. Yeah. All right? YN in the making. Right here. Go ahead.
Smoking on dads.
Bro, you're
smoking on
this all us. This all you smoking on Dade? You smoking on Dade at 5 years old?
So stop. Just in case you don't know the lingo, smoking on Dade. That's the herb. That's the crip. Okay. That's sometimes it's laced. It's dead because you become a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
And that also.
Hold on.
What the hell they doing? What y'all doing? Amazing. Come on, put the thing back up there, bro.
Put the video back up, y'all.
Let's go.
Pay attention.
Smoking on deads also means killing people, and also like how they say smoking on Tuka. Right. In Chicago, they as a diss, they say they took his dead skin and they rolled it up in a blunt and they're smoking on Tuka. So when he said I'm smoking on deads, that means that he got bodies, at a 5-year-old,
right?
And pretty much glorifying death.
Hey, see that? Go ahead.
The older people that's in that projects that's allowing him to talk like that without his whole chest caved in.
Right.
Go sit the fuck down. Tell me your timetables, man.
How about that?
Like, are you dumb? Like, when we grew up, man, we were scared of our parents. The parents are scared of these kids. They want to be the homie. They want to be cool with their kids. It's like, I can imagine how he acting in school. He talking about he's smoking on Dade. Are you dumb? We would just say anything out of line at that age growing up. Older dudes, whole chest caved in, man.
Right.
Get the fuck, yo. What you just said? And this is what I'm saying. Whoever's the supposedly the big homies, big cousins, big brothers, just elder, whoever is allowing him to do this, that's the problem. But they're blaming on a white man. No, we raising monsters.
There you go.
He's going to be a monster.
That's the point. That is the point. We are raising monsters. What you're seeing happen across the states nationwide is monsters being raised. All right. That's what they call YN, young niggas.
Yeah.
Being brewed in the lab of America. Damn. Babylon the Great. Okay, real quick. Proverbs 21:16. Oh, go ahead, Kev. You had something?
No, go ahead, Rick.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
We are dead folks. We are raising our kids without the laws of God, the foundation of the laws. So by default, those YNs, YHs, they all grow up in a house of the dead. They are zombies. They are the Walking Dead. So when you see the movie, the shows, Walking Dead, how many seasons now? Like 12, 13? Then they got like 4 or 5 spinoffs.
Right.
They still making fun of us, y'all. Because when you even look at the costumes that they make for them zombies, what's the color? It's always dark. Always pay attention. I pay attention to those things.
Right.
They always make the zombies real dark, decrepit. That's us. They're making fun of us. All right. Go ahead. Go back.
Yeah. Oh, I got.
Go ahead.
Give me that Isaiah 3 and verse 5.
Let's go.
And then jump to 12. This young man, 5-year-old, don't even know what he's talking about, right? He probably got straight F's. He probably don't listen to his mama. He probably don't listen to nobody. 5 years old thinking he can do it by himself. Let's see why. Read.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 5.
Come on.
And the people shall be oppressed,
By who?
every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
So that's what that kid is doing. He talking to a grown man. I don't give a. He cussing and everything.
Right.
He cussing this old man. He cussing like he ain't even fearful.
Right.
Hell, we used to say something, slip up and just talking with each other, and we end up seeing a grown person out of
nowhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because we know, even if it didn't get back home, we knew we just caused a great offense because some older person heard us say something we shouldn't be saying. These kids don't even care, right? Jump over to 5. Let's see why our people shall be oppressed amongst each other, fighting against each other, and the children shall behave themselves proudly. Read.
Let's go.
Verse 12.
Verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Guarantee you that is only a mama in the house.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why he was like, we're the daddies, we're the brothers, we're the uncles. He said all men, because he know he knew good and well that child only acts like that because his mama has created a relationship where she's cool with him. That's a little her king.
Yeah.
How the hell you pushed this baby out between your knees, but he your king? What happened to the man that you brought it, who you had the baby with?
Boy, ain't no way.
Why he ain't your king and it's a little prince, right? That only happens in the black community where the little baby 5 years old is all of a sudden your king. And you treat him as such, and now he don't give a doggone about nobody, not even you, right? Read.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
The women, the mothers, the so-called mothers, the single moms,
and destroy the way of thy paths.
Because it was never set up to be them decrepit and us going against each other, fighting and smoking on deads and all this other foolishness we're talking about. It was never supposed to be like that. We're supposed to raise our children in the way they should go. When they get old, they shouldn't depart from it.
That's right.
That's what the scriptures say.
That's right. Go ahead. Go to the next one now. Where do these kids learn this from? Where they getting it from? Let's see where they're getting programmed at.
My sister sent me this clip that's going around on TikTok. And one of the things that people think is that hip hop is homophobic, right? But here you have this guy sitting down explaining to a hip hop journalist that actually the reality is that hip hop has always had an explicitly LGBTQ, if you want to call it, agenda. Take a listen to this.
The industry grooms them to be open to it. Like if we go back to the Big Papa video, right? Why was there, you remember the scene in the bathroom?
Stop real quick. So this part is letting you know, most of these brothers, these YNs, most of them are sleeping with each other too. All right. And they're getting programmed by the music industry. Okay. They're getting programmed by the music industry. Go ahead. So we diving into one of the tools Esau uses, right?
Come on, y'all.
That's social media, the music. All right. Hollywood. We're going to get into it.
I was trying not to.
Come on, y'all. What you was going to say something?
I got a follow-up video, but I was, when Cap was bringing out Isaiah chapter 3, I didn't want to play it because it's going to disturb a lot of brothers and sisters. But I dropped it in there when you finish, Cap. When you finish, I dropped it in the thing. Hey, play that video that I just dropped.
Hold on. Play this.
Oh, that's the video that she was looking for.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're going to play that next based on what you just read.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You in the spirit.
I was looking for that.
You in the spirit.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You tapped into the force.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Play that one first. Stop real quick. Play that based on what Cap just brought out in Isaiah 3. Go ahead, play that video that also Daniel just posted.
That last video.
I'm just letting y'all know. Prepare yourself.
Hold on. You remember the scripture in verse 5, we should behave ourselves proudly against. In verse 12, it says the children, our people are oppressors. Read verse 16 and then play that.
Verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet.
Stop. Now play that video, and you understand why our people are the way they are. Our
Let's go.
Children.
Right. These YNs.
These YNs. Play it.
Here we go.
No, stop. Pause it. Read the title first, please.
My sons don't need their father. I got them.
Now play it.
These are young men.
Amazing.
These are young men.
Man.
These are young men. Yeah, there you go. Our reaction right
What the hell did I just watch?
there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cap, you know how women say, I'm going to give my son the world, but they can't even give their son their father.
Yeah.
You can't even hold the family together and you say you got them, but look at them. They become the product of their environment. Some of them be street niggas. Some of them become effeminate. All because of we don't want to keep God's commandments.
Go back to the other video we had pulled up. The Candace Owens. Pull up that video. Come on.
Is that hip hop has always had an explicitly LGBTQ, if you want to call it, agenda. Take a listen to this.
Hold on. So we got mothers turning these young men into effeminate.
Right.
And we also got the music industry. So it's a lose-lose for our young men. Lose-lose. Go ahead. Play.
The industry grooms them to be open to it. Like if we go back to the Big Papa video, right? Why was there, you remember the scene in the bathroom? Why was there a transgender pissing in the bathroom with the and the guy? You don't remember?
Up, right? I never
Go to the
realized
scene.
that.
They were programmed.
I never realized that, man.
Wow.
Whew. Go ahead.
Yo.
When Buster's talking to her at the bar, and Big walk up and moved in, and then, or when she say true, stop it right there and look at the knot in her throat.
Look at the knot in his throat. Stop. He's even programmed.
Right.
Yeah.
He said her throat. No, that's he. That's a fella.
That's a dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
brother.
right? That's a fella. Go ahead.
The hell is this?
What?
How
many brothers lusted after this?
Shamika. She was from Queens.
This brother right here. Damn.
Yo.
Go ahead.
He got killed because she was dating her, didn't know it was a man, and went to have sex with her and found out she was a man, and she's dead. And he's in jail.
Judgment
What I believe is that the Tupac Biggie got so gangster and so big that the agenda that they was about to push on us, that they later pushed on us, it just got pushed back. They was getting ready to groom us right there. They was grooming us. We got a transgender in the Big Papa video in the bathroom and the lead woman. Not only in Big Papa and Warning, she's in the bed with Biggie. And then in the Flavor in Your Ear remix, she's dancing behind LL. Right. Damn. And Hype Williams is director, and she's the lead in all three of those videos. And he's the director of all three of those videos.
There you
and
go.
You
so you got a director, you got a producer, you got the rapper. Everybody has a damn sodomite in the middle of the midst of them.
Just like all the movies.
Yeah, just like all the movies.
Yep. Every scene, every movie got
Queen
a
and
scene.
Queen and Slim, right there. They put them in right in the middle of
And
you.
now they putting them in the cartoon.
Yeah.
They want to catch them at 5 years old.
Amazing.
Right. So the only reason why that was delayed is because of the beef between Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
So the Lord delayed. He said, nah, not yet. Later on, we're going to increase the gang violence. But later on, this was the true agenda right there. They was trying to get us in the 90s. That's the early 90s with that nonsense.
What's the that cartoon with the gems? They had like gems, and the black lady was
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe. And the lady with the damn afro, the black lady with the afro, she was a whole lesbian.
Yeah.
Damn.
Big wide shoulders.
They always use art people to push sodomy.
There you go.
Yeah, always. Because if you remember, I don't know if you watched this show Black Mirror, right? Season 2.
Yes.
Right. They used the two brothers to push sodomy. And then the new season that just came out, they used that black lady, Issa Rae, to push LGBTQ again. You got to ask yourself, why are they always using art people to push LGBTQ?
Right. And look what happened. Right after he did that, guess what?
Captain America.
All the big roles.
Yeah.
You got him. Now, watch. We're going to watch Issa Rae now.
Yeah.
Okay. She got nominated for a couple of awards for the show she did. But so now she just did that role with Black Mirror. We're going to see. She could probably be the new Miss Universe now.
Yep.
We're gonna see. We wait.
Only white boy that I was remember was Brokeback Mountain. I can't remember nothing else that they pushed.
Right.
But that was some damn cowboys something, whatever the hell that was. But other than that, you seen all because we so flamboyant. It's like white folk can't play that role like black folk because they learn from their mom. Our people learn from their mama, so they can just go way out there. White folks still got daddies in the house, so it's hard for them to play that role.
They are the true sodomite, right? Our people, we pretend. That's what we pretend to be sodomite. They themselves, that's their culture. That's how they live.
Right.
We try to be like them.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead, play. Is that it on that video? All right, give me the next one now.
Let's go.
Watch this. What do you want in activity?
Kingston, you say you want to come ride with us?
Yeah.
What you gonna do though, like, if you get caught?
I ain't snitch.
You know what he said?
I actually went to juvie because I stopped the teacher with scissors. And you cannot sorry. I chased my teacher with scissors.
I chased his teacher with scissors.
I stabbed her, and they said, "Oh, you're going to juvie for 3 months." I said, "Okay," and then that's when I went to juvie. Then that's when I
got out. You got out.
That's when I changed.
Wait, was it hard in juvie? You was in there running fades?
Yes.
And you did 3 months in that month. Months in that month.
I'm about to go. I got court May 1st and May 21st.
Damn.
Hey, stop real quick. This is how most of the young brothers get recruited into these gangs too. Okay, a lot of them get recruited the same way with those questions, and then they try to prove themselves.
Right.
How much wickedness you did. Right. I want to hear it.
That's what's happening now. He's proving himself.
Say, look at this evil I done.
This is all the shit I done.
Hey, Cap, I can get a script.
Go ahead.
Hey, let me get Proverbs chapter 1. Read verse 10. This stuff sickens me, man. Like, come on, man. Black people, we got to do better. This young man is he's giving out his resume on how much crime he's done.
The hell is this?
And then we got other young black men who was raised by single moms. Right. Yes, you're gonna take this L. You raise those kids.
Right. Yeah.
Read.
Bring it up. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
God says, don't listen to them. Read.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
Read.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave and whole as those that go down into the pit.
You see that? So God's saying, listen, if sinners come and tell you, let's go commit crime, you as a young man, don't follow them. Well, you got these young sisters, man. Y'all gonna take this L. The men that y'all say is no good, the little dusty Negroes that's out there, you raise them. Right. So guess what you're saying? You're saying that by you speaking that way, you're giving 100% proof that single mothers raise up the worst kids.
That's right. Hey, let me land back off of you real quick.
Now you gotta let that breathe a little bit, bro. That brother, you was cooking. Go ahead.
Go to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. I'm land backing off of you, and the Bible is going to prove the point that you just said. Watch this. Read
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16.
Let's go.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Remember when Cap read Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12? It says women shall rule over them, and when you read up in Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 4, it says the young kids are going to be ruling over you, meaning the women that raised these young kids are going to be the monsters today, right? Read.
And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Because the women that are leading these kids, God says they're destroyed. So now watch this. Read.
Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men.
God don't have no joy in any one of us. He don't have no joy in any one of us that's out here that's living that wicked lifestyle. Read.
Neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows.
So that's the reason why they'll walk around and say like Tupac, the song that pops up into my mind, is there a thug for is there a heaven for a thug? Because you'll walk around questioning if God is with you throughout this life, because God says he's not gonna have no mercy on you. Read.
For every one is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly.
That's the reason why. So if you ever want to know why everything is happening to the black community, is because these women, they are leading you wrong, and we are in sin.
And yes, some of our men ain't SH. We got it. But the most, from what I'm 40 years old, from what I've seen, is we've learned, like it says, to be ungodly. We've learned to push the men out with WIC, with all that stuff that Lyndon B. Johnson put into our community, breaking our households up. So we learned to be comfortable without a hedge.
Damn.
We actually push them out. We actually make it so unbearable. Most men just say, listen, I'd rather just not even. I love my kids. I love my daughter, my son, whatever, but I cannot deal with your mother, because if I do, I'm probably going to do something that I can't take back. Or she's going to constantly do things that, like, our households destroy. And then you got the kids say, well, I don't need that in anyway. I don't need him. All the stuff and the cycles of
all that child is doing is repeating the evil that the mother programmed that child.
Right.
So remember earlier we said the music, and you have our sisters doing the same thing. So it's a double L for that child. So, and you expect that child to grow up and be successful.
Never.
That's a rare thing. A rare thing. Right? Even what's the boxer name? Is this Crawford?
Yeah, Jamal Crawford.
There you go. So even the boxer, he mentioned how his mother would purposely set him outside to go fight, and then pay the other dude, the other children, to fight him $10 if you win this fight. Right. So you got a mother doing this now. You got a mother doing this. Single mother, sending her child out to get his ass whooped. And then he even mentioned in the interview where that was his fuel to knock out the opponent.
His mama was so evil that he used that fuel of an evil mama to beat everybody's behind.
Right.
That is crazy, because just because your son is successful in business or football or basketball or whatever, don't mean you did a good job.
Right.
That does not equate to good job.
Right.
Because emotional regulation, he don't got it.
Right.
Problem solving, he don't got it. Conflict resolution, he don't got it.
Leading.
Patience, he don't got it.
He can't lead.
He can't lead. He's capitulating to his girl to take care of everything. The damn bills, the groceries, the pantry. Hey, you got that food for the pantry? He's sitting on there playing video games all day.
Right.
Wow. He rather his girl go out, go and make all the money, bring it home, and got his feet up. He's the house husband.
Get some balls,
the hell is this?
What the hell is wrong with you?
That's what's wrong. That is the byproduct of this YN season foolishness. Can these bones live? Because we in a damn dire state. That's why the Lord got to raise up men. And you stupid sisters that's out here calling the police on men that's trying to teach these other men how to be men, how to raise their families, how to be husbands. Y'all out here, I don't like the way you said it. It don't matter what you like. It don't matter how we said it. Is it right?
Right.
Because you got thousands of brothers behind us that was raised by the same damn mama that we talking about, but now they standing up. Now they got jobs. Now they trying to get their spirits together. Now they trying to get their life right. Before they knew it, they used to just punching Negro in the face. Now they know how to conflict resolute.
That's right.
They know how to think through, okay, I got a problem. Here's a go Bible. Here's a solution, X, Y, and Z. Before that, hell, they ain't even get a damn above a D in school. Now they biblical scholars.
That's right.
They in damn IS all day and damn suspended every damn week. But now they can break down Paul's letters like this.
Right.
That's right.
But pastor's struggling to
Couldn't
this day.
think 2 + 2 is 17. But now they know what the damn 12 feathers is.
There you go.
Man, you sit your black behind down and let the Lord work.
That's right. And a lot of these brothers that are kicking their feet up, they were raised by those single mothers.
Yeah.
Never taught what it means to be a man, taught what it means to, work and sacrifice their life for their family. Real quick, give me Proverbs 13 and 14. Cue up the next video.
Proverbs chapter 13.
You can drop that one. Come on.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 14.
Let's go.
The law of the wise is a fountain of life.
The law of the wise is a fountain of life. Come on.
To depart from the snares of death.
What we seeing is snares of death. The evil speaking from these sisters, communicating it down to our young boys. All right. And a lot of time we hear our sisters say they want to be independent, right? They don't need no man. Trust me, when they say that, they've been programmed already by the Satan already. They are serving that man. They are serving that white man.
Right.
They are properly indoctrinated, properly programmed, and they going crazy. They are now a carbon copy of who they master the white man.
Right. That's right.
All right. Believe it or not. They say they don't want no man, but they serving the man. They regurgitating, they destroying the young black and Hispanic young boy. Guess what they doing? They doing the will of Satan.
Right.
Okay.
Because the scriptures say no more viler person than Esau.
There you go.
They become vile just like Esau.
Right.
And one thing that they do, is that they enable the thing that they hate, meaning they will pamper the kid and so on and so forth. And as he grows up, they become the product of the thing that they hate. That lets you know that they think with their emotions. That's one, and that we're sick people. Just like it says in Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3, it says the whole head is sick because we are in mental retardation. So that's the reason why our communities are falling, because there's no leaders, there's nobody to guide us.
There you go. So from there, give me Psalms 144 and 9. All right. So we need the Lord. The only thing that's going to return that glory back to the men of Israel is the laws of God. If it ain't for the structure, the discipline of the laws of God, we done. We baked chicken. Right? Read that for me.
Psalm chapter 144 and verse 9. I will sing a new song unto thee, O God.
141 and 9.
Psalm chapter 141 and verse 9.
Come on. Good one too. What you just read.
Go ahead.
Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me.
Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me. Come on.
And the gins of the workers of iniquity.
The gins, they constantly are working, setting traps, counseling amongst each other. It's called systematic oppression for a reason. They want to make sure we stay hidden, we stay docile, and we're destroying. We're only a threat to ourselves, to our nation, right? But the Lord's letting you know that time is up. He has his men at work, his servants are at work, and we're breaking that. That whole nonsense of keeping us low and destroying ourselves, that self-sabotage. No, it's over. It's over with. Okay. Give me the next video real quick. Candace Owens on a Breakfast Club. Play that next video. We're going to go more into the snares.
Let's go. Now, why do you believe that Hollywood was created by the CIA?
Well, before we say Hollywood was created by the CIA, I guess I should clarify because, first off, you guys do know the Pentagon has a budget for film. Like there's a whole department in the Pentagon. I know that. That's a fact. There you go. That's all you need to know. There's an entire department in the Pentagon. They get involved with films, and they get involved with films for the purpose of propaganda. They always have.
Stop. Damn. So we got the military, right? That's the Pentagon. Pentagon is the military section, right, of the U.S. So they have a budget to do what? To push propaganda. You don't find that suspicious? And shape the minds of the people. Okay? Who you think they targeting in their films?
Right.
They want to make sure they the superheroes, we're the slaves. Right?
We're the bad guys. We're the darkness.
There you go.
We're the sinners.
We're the zombies. Yeah. Right? So they have a budget just to push that agenda. Keep going. Keep playing the video.
Should have said Pentagon instead of CIA. Tons of them. I should show you the list. You should pull it up. It's wild. Yeah, Pentagon Department for Hollywood. Tons of them. Even Transformers. Even Transformers, because they're concerned about certain narratives. They get involved with World War films, How Are We Telling a Story About History? Usually it's because of the line.
How are they telling the story about history? Wow. There you go. That's how they're the good guys. All right. They can swoop into another nation, destroy their resources, enslave the people to a position where the people have to mine their own resources and hand it over to good old America.
That's why they're trying to kill Ibrahim
there you go.
Traore.
They don't like that.
They don't like that. Self-sufficiency. You're black and you self-sufficient.
Right.
You tell, hey, Trump say, yeah, oh man, they doing good. I would like to meet them. Hey, come over to America and visit me. He said, no, I'm busy. I'm busy building the nation.
Yeah, exactly.
And Trump said, I felt he was disrespectful.
Yeah.
But when he was disrespecting the guy from where was he from again? Ukraine. It was all right.
Yeah,
he's making this whole show.
He pushed him in everything.
Listen, with that, I mean that's another topic. Now Ukraine is in a position where now Trump just told, hey, listen, we need all your resources that you 100%. Got. We want it. Yeah. And then on top of that, your president, he needs to go ahead and resign. Damn. So amazing. Hey, there you go. There you go. The plots of the wicked. Right? Okay, go back to the video. Finish it up. I think she's going to read off the list.
About what we did or trying not to make Americans aware. of the crimes against humanity that we commit overseas, you know.
Yeah, the Pentagon just funded some films, Black Hawk Down, Red Dawn, GoldenEye.
The more you know. So now you understand your experience in theaters is what your government wants you to think. They want you to think that this is how things happen, and it's usually not at all how things have actually happened.
6 of the best movies made with help from the Department of Defense. This is military.
The Department.
I shouldn't have said CIA. I should have just said the government. But
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Red Dawn, Apollo 13.
There you go.
It's all about
Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the list.
Now he upset. Now he upset. Interesting. Now you said
What? Iron Man? Nah, that's her limit right there. She was like, you know what? Al's crazy.
What is the point of that? Just control?
Yeah, propaganda. It's crazy. You grow up in school and you think propaganda belongs to the East or something. Propaganda is the name of the game of our government. They, again, never want you to look into the crimes that they are committing, constantly trying to sell themselves as the good guys. They did the most. They rescued and saved the world. They've never done anything bad overseas. If you are living and you believe that the American government hasn't committed crimes against humanity, you had to wake up from the propaganda. You just got it. You got to learn real history, not what was taught to you in a textbook. That's all just propaganda. You know, we've done horrific things.
All righty then. So there you have it, y'all. So you have the good old USA. Their military defense have money in their reserves to push propaganda, meaning they support the Hollywood. So your favorite movies, Top Gun, that they just have a list of, guess who's behind that? USA. Right? Showing that GoldenEye, ain't that a spy movie?
Yeah.
So they let you know the only best spies is in America. Right. Or in the pit in England, right?
The hell is this?
So they let you know that all this is being generated to form and shape the minds of the people. Cool. And why you think Power, like the show Power? Right. Why do you think that just came out of the blue?
Nope. Right.
Why do you think that was allowed to be pushed? Because the main actor was what?
A drug dealer.
He was a drug dealer.
Right.
Let's give him, how many seasons? It was like 5 seasons and then a couple of spin-offs.
Right.
Let that rock. Well, another one, an old one, Wire. You had Wire. Okay.
Killing
Snowfall. All these big shows. Why you think? Because they want that image to stay in the minds of our youth. Okay. So eventually what's going to happen? They going to be the ones to rob you. They going to be the ones to sell you that dope. Right. They going to be the ones to climb into your house and rape your wife.
Right. That's what I say. They've been saying that for decades, for centuries, that we are overly sexual.
Right.
They're making you fear. You know, the only person on the planet has dropped any type of nuclear bomb has been the white man.
Yes.
Right. Hundred thousands of people at one time. Right. And it wasn't called a nuclear bomb. It was an atom bomb. I know what I'm talking. We know what we're talking about. But the atom bomb killed hundreds of thousands of people immediately.
Right.
And now why you ain't gonna ever do that?
No.
Hundreds of thousands, and you dropped 2 of them. Right. Not just one. You dropped 2. The only man to ever wreak that much havoc on planet Earth at one time was a white man. Ain't never been no black, no brown, no nothing. Damn.
Hey, Cap, now even friends who think they're innocent, they drop bombs in places in Africa, and they won't even tell the African people where they tested the nuclear bombs.
Right.
Because they're trying to figure it out. Hey, where did you test the nuclear bombs that y'all did underground and stuff like that? Because we're trying to live. They said, nah, we're not telling you.
You don't need to know.
Nah, that's Edomite nation. That's Caucasian people.
Right.
You don't find that.
And the reason why, what's her name again? Candace Owens is saying, the government is involved in movies, one, to make us look bad, to make us, when we go and teach, I can't trust that black people can teach me the right thing out of this Bible.
Exactly.
It only has to be white folk that teach me. 100%. Right? Because Obadiah chapter 3, right? Because this is why the most
Obadiah
powerful, Obadiah verse 3, excuse me. Pardon me, we got Bible scholars in here knowing damn well ain't no chapter 3 in Obadiah. My bad. But read that.
Obadiah verse 3.
Let's go.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
That's the reason for his propaganda, because he's very prideful, very high-minded. That's why he would throw a parade in his honor on his birthday with military vehicles to say that I am God on earth.
The hell is this?
Nobody can overthrow us. Right. That's what Esau is saying. Go ahead, Ken.
Real quick, go to the next one now. Hey, hold on. Before you go to Revelations 12 and 10, will we get a solution, a break from this damn demon who uses propaganda, his Hollywood movie, his demonic music? Will we get a break from him? Let's see what the Bible says. Revelation chapter 12, and start at verse 10. Start at 9.
Yes, sir. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent.
That old wicked spirit. Come on.
Called the devil.
The deceiver.
And Satan.
The adversary.
Adversary.
There you go.
Which deceiveth the whole world.
Who he deceived?
The whole world.
How did he deceive? We just saw it right there. They controlled the media. They controlled the minds of the people with their movies. They are the good guys. They are the number one spies. They are the best military. Black Hawk Down. Okay, come on.
He was cast out.
Most importantly, they make themselves to be Christ. Right. I just heard too. Mel Gibson and Trump are best friends. So expect more movies of Caesar Borgia.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, it's coming out already.
Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, he's working on it.
He's already working on it. Yep. I bet he's getting Pentagon money too.
Right. Of course.
Right. Come on. Read.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Come on.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God.
Come on.
And the power of his Christ.
The power of our King.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
The accuser of our brethren. That 10 o'clock news where they plaster our faces 24/7 throughout social media.
Damn.
Right? But they can't find when there's a mass shooting. For some reason, they can't find that Edomite shooter, that white man shooter.
Boy, ain't no way.
For some reason, they keep it. Or we can't release it. Release it. But our faces, they plaster it all over the news. Come on.
Damn.
Which accuse them before our God day and night.
Day and night. They portray us as bad guys. The Lord said we're going to have salvation from them.
Thank God.
All right. Praise the Lord for that. Play the next video. So here we go. Be careful, y'all. Listen, be careful. These YNs are out here. They out here.
Damn.
And remember, they have the emotions of their mother. That single mother, they have that emotion. So they quick to snap. So old folks, I know you want to take the opportunity to teach these young brothers, but let the prophets do it.
Right.
Okay, because we armed with the Bible.
Word of God.
We know we have words of God. We know how to calm that spirit down and show them what the Lord says. Go ahead, play the video.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, look. Take all that motherfucking animosity out your voice, okay?
I don't know
look,
you. Why you
I'm
walking up on
saying,
me?
I'm telling you, I'm finna give you some shit, okay?
What shit?
Take all that animosity out your
What
voice.
you finna give me? You finna give me some bullets?
No, I'm finna give you some knowledge and some
I
wisdom.
don't want no knowledge.
Yes, the fuck you do.
Bro, y'all see this? You know who I am? Bro, please walk off. I ain't bothering you. Don't bother me, bro.
I'm at the bus stop. Why the fuck would I walk
bro, go
off?
to the bus stop.
Stop raising
leave
your
me alone,
voice.
bro. I'm not fucking with you. What you want?
Stop raising your voice.
Please leave me alone.
Look, you was just hollering at that nigga.
All right, bro, I'm hollering at them, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up. Okay?
Bro, don't walk up on me, bro.
Okay? Because you don't have them hands. Okay, little nigga?
I don't have them hands. I don't got them hands.
Look.
I don't got them hands. I don't need them hands. Watch this. I don't need them. You think I need them hands? Bro, get the fuck on, bro. I ain't nothing to play with.
I'm not saying that like that. Come here.
I'm gonna pop your ass.
Come here, little bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna pop your ass.
So he just told him, I would pop your ass. So he was fully armed. He was ready to take a life. But be mindful. I know this brother thought, hey, listen, let me go ahead and school this young man. He probably saw him as a son. Let me give you some knowledge. Hey, listen, the only knowledge that's going to convert that, brother, is the knowledge of, give me that, Malachi. This is the only knowledge. So don't just go ahead and walk up on any YN and thinking you're going to kick knowledge. No, they're willing to kill your ass and rob you. Read that.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So a priest, it must come from a priest. That's the servants of the Lord.
That's
the ones that's crying out loud in the corners, traveling across seas from different cities, different countries, jeopardizing their lives.
Right.
You got to be ordained. You got to be set up by the Lord. Okay, you got to be proven. Come on.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
That knowledge is the laws of God. Okay? So don't take it on yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and try to correct this young brother. You risking your life. He might rob you in the midst of you doing that. Hey, listen, I don't even wear jewelry anymore while I'm out and about. If it's just a simple watch and a rubber band around my wrist. Only time I wear my jewelry is if I'm on the Lord's feast days.
Right.
That's
Righteous
it.
men.
That's it.
Women.
Around my brothers. Okay. So when I'm out and about, I know these YNs are out here. Okay. You blink, everything you got is gone. And I make sure I leave at least $50 if they do take the wallet.
Here you go.
Here you go. Because if,
So
if they come up
satisfied?
empty, they can like double back. Hey man, ain't nothing in there. I need the shoes. I need the shirt off your back. Okay. They out here, y'all.
Hey, he gave you free game.
They gave you free. Damn. So y'all better use that. So you older brothers, I know the frustration. I see that. But guess what? The Lord already got his servants at work already. Leave it up to us. You need to come into the battlefield, come into the fold, come into the flock, get yourself built up, and know exactly what the Lord wants you to teach those young YNs. Okay, give me the next one. Hold on. Give me the next one. Go down to Captain Tobias. He just posted something up there.
Yeah.
Give me that one.
Oh, you don't want to go to that one?
We're going to come back to that
right.
one.
Oh, yeah. So we got the YNs that is out here in these streets acting crazy. But then you also got these young men, like we was talking about earlier with the bum, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. Look what this mother is doing. Y'all tell me what this is. Play it.
How you want to cut your hair?
If you would stop calling me girl.
So people stop calling you a girl. That's not a good reason for you.
Pause it. When I first saw this video, I'm like, that's a cute little girl. That is a boy.
That's a boy.
The mama purposely grew that baby hair so long. Okay, braid the damn hair. I get it. Braid it. You don't put a part in the side right here, split it, and now you got the ends curly. And the little boy understands. Yeah. My friends don't look like me. I'm out here playing soccer or whatever he playing. This little boy says, I want to cut my hair because so people start saying I look like a girl.
That's crazy.
But the mama is talking about something. Hey, don't matter what people say about. Yes, it does.
Damn.
It does matter what people say about your son.
That's another Gabrielle Union in the making.
Yep.
Right.
Now he crossing his legs because he feeling still.
Right,
you want to be a boy, but he feeling little girl emotions right now because his mama seemingly raised him as a girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's Cap. That's why it's gonna hurt y'all feeling, but I really don't listen to women when they speak. Because you will see stuff like this happen, and you know what you do? Keep your damn ostrich lips closed.
Like a duck.
Yeah, you see that. There's no YouTube videos talking about against this. Where's y'all YouTube videos at? Right. Where's all the YouTube videos of y'all talking about? Okay, we failed these young men. We got YNs now. We got these kind of stuff. But when men started standing up, y'all want to run your mouth? Be quiet.
Be quiet.
Remember, our people
don't say nothing.
Remember, our people are mentally sick. The women, they enable the things that they hate. That's it.
Right. Go to Lamentations chapter 4, verse 3 real quick. Read that real quick. We don't got that much time. Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 3.
Come
on. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Come on. That's the whale. Damn. Okay, the orca. Right?
The seals.
The seals. Go ahead.
They give suck to their young ones.
They nourish their children. They know their place. They nourish the children. Come on.
The daughters of my people is become cruel.
Damn. Come on.
Like the ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets.
They are desolate in the streets. Come on.
They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills.
Come on.
For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom.
So judgment is coming for you.
Right.
You mothers that are destroying these young men, you Gabrielle Unions, guess what? Judgment is coming for you. Lord said the animals in the sea have more wisdom than you in raising their young.
Amazing.
You see that? Real quick, let's go to Single Father's House article. Pull that up.
Come on.
Even the world knows it.
Right.
Read this article.
Single father households do vastly better than single mother. Here's the real reason why.
Come on.
It's extraordinarily well documented how much of a disadvantage children from single mother households have over children whose parents remain together.
Bring it out.
But less well documented is how much of a disadvantage they have over single father households.
Okay, come on. That's understandable. Come on.
For example, studies have found that children that from single mother households are 5 times more likely to commit suicide
Listen up.
than children from both unbroken households and single father households. 9 times more likely to drop out of high school. 10 times more likely to abuse chemical substances. 14 times more likely to commit rape. 20 times more likely to end up in prison, and 32 times more likely to run away.
You can thank those single moms for the prisons to be filled up.
Right.
There you go.
YNs.
They don't want. That's YNs. Come on.
YN created.
All right, so article.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it had.
Hold on, read that. You can see that part. So read it.
Part. Yeah.
The list does not stop there. Single mother households also account for 70% of all teen pregnancies, 70% of all child murders.
You gonna get that? Come on.
And they account for the majority of filicide cases, which means, yes, a child living in a single mother household is the most likely to be murdered by their parent.
You see that? And most of the horror stories you hear is these mothers making bad selections and then bringing a step parent. That step parent be the one to rape or kill the whole family.
Right.
Okay. So listen. So some of these sisters are 2-time losers when it's selecting a spouse.
But nobody will ever say that. They'll say she's figuring it out.
Right.
She's young. She's young. She made some bad decisions.
Phase. There you go.
Yeah, young.
Oh, y'all forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's not only YNs. You got the YHs for the young girls as well.
Right.
All right.
You got something?
No, go ahead.
All right. Hey, go to that video. Let's see. Go to the video that says, "Don't let streaks trick."
Let's go.
Read that. Read it.
Don't let the streets trick you out of your freedom. Man burst into tears after getting sentenced to 43 years in prison for 2 robberies.
Play it.
7 years plus 3 years for the gun. Count 8 for having a weapon while under disability. I sentence you to 36 months. Counts 9 to 10, there are no sentences because they merged with count 5. Count 11, the disrupting public service, a felony 4th degree, I sentence you to 12 months. The gun specifications on count 1, 5.
All right.
Sorry, probably. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Because, hey, all of that statistics what we read, I 100% guarantee you he was raised by a single mother. Almost 100%. I can't say it, whatever, but I know for a surety that it was predominantly his mother that raised him.
And another thing, most of these women that do that, raise these YNs, they'll leave them out and then they, wait for them to meet up at the prison.
Right.
That's what happened. They'll meet that young man. I've seen videos on top of videos where you see the young YN, the young son, he raised up to be a demon, kills someone. Next thing you know, he's in the interview room, right? And the mother's coming there to give him his last hugs. Yep. And listen, you about to do this time. Hey, I warned you, okay? And then the next thing you know, they're giving him the hugs. And he's doing a whole life. Double life sometimes.
This one got, that next
one. Right, hold on. Go back, because I wanted to play this next video right after the article. Play what this father done did.
Oh, yeah.
Play what this father done did after his son was gunned down by the police. Play that.
Play.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
After an officer-involved shooting that took the life of an 18-year-old, a day later, an officer is now dead. His life taken by the boy's father. A call first came in about a stolen Kia in Cincinnati. When officers arrived, 4 teens fled on foot. Within 6 seconds of officers arriving, 18-year-old Ryan Hinton was dead, shot as he was running from the police. Police claimed that they heard a clinking noise coming from the area where Ryan was running and yelled, "He has a gun! He has a gun!" Followed by Ryan emerging from behind a dumpster, trying to run away from the officers. Police then fired 4 or 5 shots at Ryan, claiming his life. A day later, and just 2 hours after the family reviewed the body cam footage, Ryan's father, Rodney, located Deputy Henderson, directing traffic, and crashed his car into him, taking his life.
Damn.
At Rodney's court appearance yesterday, the courtroom was lined shoulder to shoulder with law enforcement, as Rodney stood stone-faced without remorse. He was charged with aggravated murder and held without bond. Is this an eye for an eye? As a father, would you want to do the same? What are your thoughts? I'll keep you updated.
You can drop that. So that's why parents, okay, if you know your child is about to turn into a YN, you need to let them go.
Yes.
Because what's going to happen is you're not going to only lose that child, you're going to lose your life as well. You need to just invest in raising them up in the law, okay? But if you notice they're becoming a YN or a YH, let them go. Or you're going to find yourself destroying yourself. Now we got a father, okay? I know he's getting applause for, taking their life, but guess what? Is it biblical? Is it biblical?
No.
No, it's not. All right? You can't let these demonic children, all right, who decide to step out of your protection, and the next thing you know, they take on the attributes of Satan, and then next thing you know, you want to lay your life down for that person or take a life. No, it's not biblical, y'all. Nope. These demons, when they become that full-fledged demon, you need to cut ties right away.
You see the picture that they show him playing football like he.
Right.
Why the hell is he in a stolen car?
Exactly.
Why is he running?
Why are you running away from? You've been riding around with a bunch of other little YNs, and the police get behind the car. Nah, you bailing out of the car, running every which way.
Right.
Okay, don't get the police the right to just shoot you.
Right.
But he can. Hey, I don't know why he did what he did, but damn. It wouldn't have never happened if you would have been your behind home studying.
Right. There you go.
Reading a book. Take a look. Reading Rainbow or something. You know what I mean? It's something. Not that.
Right. So again, we got to make sure we raise these children right. Give me that Deuteronomy real quick. 6 and 7, and we'll end it on that.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 7.
Let's go.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Make it your business to teach them diligently the laws of God. Read.
And shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates. And it shall be, when the Lord thy God shall have brought thee into the land, which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities, which thou buildest not.
So when we do have it, wherever you dwell, you have access to these children, whether you are a aunt, grandmother, grandfather, uncle. You make sure you raise them up in the statutes of God, the laws of God. Okay, and now if they raise up past that and they become demons, listen, you did your job. Okay, wash your hands. You did your job. All right, you have to let the Lord now, because our duty is to just warn you, plant the seed, which is the word of God, and then let the Lord deal with you. Let the Lord deal with that child. Okay, the Lord might have mercy on that child and bring him back into the fold. Or in that case, take that child's life, take that teenager's life, because they didn't take heed of the warning. And the Lord see it too. This person's not going to be a servant.
Right.
Take him off the earth.
That's why the Lord says that he kills kids and adults and old people and children.
That's right.
He's an equal opportunity.
There you go.
He's equal opportunity when it comes to that. You stepped over your mercy. I mean, shall a damn person die without the Lord? The Lord says he does all of that thing.
No respect for that person.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.